Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how you can run the Cisco configuration professionally in GNS3. This video is going to be short, so I'm going to go right now to the steps you need to take in order to have the CCP running in GNS3. The first step you need to do is you need to go to download the CCP from the Cisco website. In order to download that, you have to get a CCO login. So you have to get the software first, and download the software from Cisco or whatever way you can get the software. But you need to get the CCP first. So once you got the application, you have to run the application as an administrator. If you don't install the application as an administrator, you're going to have to run that application as an administrator anytime you open the application. So I'm going to show you the reason why I emphasize this point. So the next step is going to be Microsoft loopback adapter and to configure it. I think you guys know already how to do that. In order to create the Microsoft, if you are using Windows 7, you have to go to the control panel. You go to device manager. Device manager. This one I have is in French, but don't worry about it. You go to device manager. You right click up here on the PC, and you install the Microsoft loopback adapter. Up here, that's what I did. You install like this. It's a no-brainer. So just go to network adapter. You go to click next. And once you do that, it's going to pop up here a window that's going to show you what you need to do. You choose Microsoft and you go to Microsoft loopback adapter. But me, I already installed the Microsoft loopback adapter, so I don't need to install it again. So once you do that, you have to go and do the configuration. You go to Network and Sharing Center. Network and Sharing Center, and you open there. You go to the network adapter. I have it up here. You right click, you go to TCP/IP version 4, proprietary up here, and you once you do that, you assign the IP address up here, for the Microsoft loopback. So that's it, So once you do the configuration, I give this guy up here an IP address that's going to be on the he's going to be on the same on the same subnet with the router I'm going to use in GNS3 in order to run the CCP. So once you do that, you go and open up GNS3. I have GNS3 already open. So up here you see GNS3 is open. You're gonna drag a cloud up here, and once you got the cloud, you go to configure. You go to cloud up here. And up here in the NIO internet up here on this option up here, you have to select where you have to select your loopback adapter. And in order to know which of this connection is your loopback adapter, you have to go back to Network and Sharing Center. And from there, like if I go back to Network and Sharing Center up here, go to the network adapter, I'm going to see that this one up here, they say connection, or this is in French up here. Réseau local. Local is local 2 is my network adapter. My Microsoft loopback adapter. So I go up there and I choose that one up here. You see, that's this one up here. Local 2. That's my loopback adapter. So I add it up here and I click OK. So you need to do that. Once you do that, the next thing is you have to go to the router and do the configuration. So I already turn on the router. So what you need to do up here is you go to the console of the router. I already have the console open up here. So I'm going to go up here and clear this, reset this terminal up here. So I'm going to go config T. The configuration is very simple. The command you need, I'm going to show you up here. You need to create a username first and a password on the local database. So username, I'm gonna do username I'm gonna do FALL, that's my username, and I'm gonna do privilege 15. So because if you don't get the privilege, you're not going to be able to connect to the CCP, you know. And I'm going to do secret, and the secret is like the password. And this password I'm going to use Cisco, you know, for simplicity for this demonstration. But in the real world, don't use Cisco, you know. Cisco is not a strong password, you know. So once you do that, you have to that's it. You press enter. The next command is going to be to turn the HTTP server. So you do IP HTTP server, and you press enter, and you have to turn the HTTPS server. And in order to do that, you use this command up here. It's IP. It's the same. It's almost similar to that command. I'm gonna use the arrow key. So you go and do secure server. That's what you need to type. Once you do that, you know, so you have turned on both servers, the HTTP server and the HTTPS server. So the next command you do need to do, and it's going to be the last command, is to do IP HTTP authentication local. And this command, it means like to tell the router to use the local database. I mean to use our username up here in order to connect to the CCP, you know. That's why we are doing that command. That's the only command you need. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's 4 commands, and that's it. So once you do that, you know, you come up here. You go to the. Let me close this window up here. Okay. So you go to Start Menu. If you have the program up there, you go to the CCP. It's there up here. I have it up here. And me, I didn't install it as an administrator, so I'm gonna have to run it as an administrator. That's what I was telling you. So if you don't install it as an administrator, anytime you open the CCP, you're gonna have to open it as an administrator. I mean, you have to run it as an administrator. So it's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit patient, you know, about this because this application have to work with Java, you know. Just keep that in mind. You see, the Java application is loading. So once you have, you see, and this is the part of Java. Don't worry about those things, you know. Java is too noisy, you know. So once you do that, you know, you see up here, I already fill up my IP address for the router. I assign an IP address, and the IP address I assign to the router is 10.10.10.1. And you see that this is the username I create, FALL, and the password is Cisco, you know. So once you do that, you click OK up here. So, and you have to go up here and discover the devices, you know. So it's gonna go and try to discover the devices, you know. So let's give it some time. It's gonna try to discover the devices. And once it discover that devices, you know, it's gonna be this router up here. It's gonna be router 2. So if you go back, if you come back up here to this. If we come back up here, you see, if we come back up here, you see it's the host name is router 2, and the connection is type is non-secure. And the reason why this connection type is non-secure, because it is using HTTP instead of HTTPS, you know. So because we didn't tell the router to use HTTPS, so that's the reason why it is using HTTP, you know. You see, now the router is discovered, you know. You have to just give it some time. The router is discovered, and once if you want to do the configuration, you go up here, you click on configure, you know. And this is a graphical interface, user interface. So this is easier. This way is easier to do the configuration of the router. But let me tell you something. I like the command line interface, you know. even though this configuration is easier and faster, you have to need your way around the command line interface. So you have to, once you have this thing, you see you have the feel and look with the CCP, and you can do almost whatever you want with the CCP in GNS3, you know. So for those people that don't know how to get CCP in GNS3, just watch this video and follow my step, and you will be good to go. So I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I would like to thank you for watching.